In a world of lies, a world of question, comes the need for honesty, for the discovery of answers or the knowledge of what answers already persist for us to know. But just how much should we be honest? Are we ever to be searching for the truth? Is there a simple method to reach the truth, to practice the truth, to share the truth with others without shutting them down or making them afraid? How can we become more confident with ourselves and live in an authentic reality? It is time through which we learn all truths, and it is time for you ever now to learn the truth of nature's radical honesty. Hello, my name is Corey Angela. I'm the author of this small, tiny little cute book called Nature's Radical Honesty. I created this for the purpose of just education on a very, very, very minimal scale for, as it says on the cover, a practical application of naturosophy, the philosophy that I developed to help you be your own philosopher in this world. And that's ultimately what it means to study nature and to see that by studying nature you can find all the answers. And so when you are honest, how much value does it have toward your truth discovery process, toward sharing that truth with others? And actually, it's paramount. It's very, very important. And so I prove within this short little book why you should always be honest. And it may come as surprising or shocking to people when they first hear about that, because they think, well, why do I have to always be honest? Do I have to be honest? And the answer is yes, at some point in time you're going to have to be honest. And I have interviews and I have different methods that I've already shared some wisdom from this book, but this book really puts into perspective within only about 3 chapters. The first chapter being particularly the longest, as it goes into the value of honesty. The second one goes into accountability, and the third one goes into purpose. All these go very much hand in hand for the truth in our world, but not just, like I said, the truth, but sharing that truth with others. So important that we don't forget about that process, because there's always going to be something that you see that you want other people to see as well, or things that you know work for you that you want to share that with others. And that is the process of honesty. If no one is being honest with each other, we have no direction. We don't know where we're going. We don't know who to trust. We can't build relationships. We can't love anyone. There's so much value in honesty. And so in this book, I show that you don't have to be mad or yelling on the rooftops to be honest. You can be honest while asking questions and helping the individual be honest for themselves, and not just be honest to you, but be honest to themselves and to the world. Be honest for the honest. And so this has everything that my philosophy and a lot of my works goes into, everything from slavery to, nutrition or what have you. It all comes down to honesty, but yet this is such a small, simple little book, so how could it provide all those answers? The truth is everywhere. And you being honest with other people who are also honest helps us understand all truths. And so there is value in just that simple principle of honesty. And that is what this book is detailing, just that simple principle. Because once you have a principle that is grounded, that you can utilize within your own life, all the other answers will come to you from there. All the answers that you're seeking through your questions will come to you because you know where you're asking, you know what you're asking, you're willing to ask it, you're willing to be honest. And so thank you very much for watching. I hope you check out this book. It's on Amazon, you can find it, and of course this is independently published as usual, as my other books are, but this is a very tiny book. You may not even consider it a book. I mean, it's smaller than my other size books. You'll see Flavor Gone for Good is significantly taller, but similar width, okay? Just this one is about double the size of the Honesty book, but nonetheless, they're both books per se. They both educate people in different ways and in different approaches. So if you want to use the Honesty book to help ground your philosophy, I would recommend doing so. It puts into perspective my guidebook on Sapientia Naturae, which is my second book, into well under 50 pages. right? Whereas, if you were to read the original Sapientia Naturae book, it's about 200 pages, and the same thing for the guidebook. So this is going to help people simplify it down into a simple principle that you probably already, for the most part, understand. You just feel like, there has to be an exception somewhere where lying is justified, or, if I don't lie here, this is going to happen to me. So all that is addressed within this book. And if you see value in that and you want to educate others, like I said, then feel free to check it out for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. We shall learn what we can now, so that we may practice what will help us forever. The truth waits for nobody, and while it expresses itself through nature, you are a part of nature, and it is your choice to express with it, to allow nature to express, to allow your true self to express. Time will only give you so much until you start giving your time. This principle lives forever, and so shall you. When you live with this principle, honesty is honor. Man, I said that pretty well, didn't I? Well, people can do the same thing. Yeah, honestly, I thought about doing this before writing the recording, and now I'm just speaking my mind, because this is how people do it after the recording. They just usually cut off the recording. Yeah, anyways, that is what honesty is. Thank you for watching.